he raises those dinosaurs, and then he chops them up in time of greatest need, and he feeds the dinosaur meat to the elves.
I'm still lost on the dinosaur meat story.
Often when I eat a lot of meat, I also become like a cow.
Not on enough drugs to understand what Julian's going off about.
Julian, where did you read this? Or did you just make up the story?
No, it came up in my mind.
Your head...
I actually make up a lot of lore about the elves and stuff. Like I try to for it to make sense, right?
Is this your headcanon?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go! Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of EDH and Chill. It's been a little bit of time since the last one and people keep asking me when the next one is, and A, I've been lazy, and B, even during the times of COVID it's hard to wrangle everyone into the same space, even if that space is a digital object infested space like Modo. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is an episode of EDH and Chill where I've invited three of my buddies from within Magic who are known for playing Eternal formats. We're talking the Legacies and the Highlanders, the formats with all the old borders in them. So we're playing a Legacy episode where each of us has picked a Legacy archetype and we're playing that archetype in Commander. Now, just to get out of the way, I'm playing D&T, so I've got the short straw, I've got the worst colour in Commander, I've got the best colour at like 1v1ing people IRL, but it's not so hot when it comes to a table of 4 people drawing cards and fucking you up. But I'm also joined today by, we'll go around the table in name order of what's on screen, so we'll start with Julian23. Who are you, and what are you doing?
Hey man, I'm actually, I would say, a traveling Kenyan safari salesman who pretends to be a Magic content creator. I run a podcast, Everyday Eternal, together with my co-host, Caleb Smith, and I stream on Twitch TV/itsjulian. So that's what I'm doing. I've been pretty well known for playing the Treefolk tribe in Legacy, but today I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try to make this elves thing work. Never heard about it, but it sounds exciting to me.
So Julian's being incredibly modest and facetious because he is known for playing elves. I often refer to you as the best elves player in Europe, which is probably a bit nice, as I have beaten you playing D&T in a GP where you played elves. So you can't be that good, but you are known for being like a, you know...
Wow.
It's true.
Like a high-class
You actually stole my forest.
I did. The story goes that Julian attacked me. I don't think it was for lethal, but it was like close to a good amount of damage, and I viled in a Palace Jailer and exiled his 4/4 attacking forest. And then I won that game. That was great. But Julian is known for being like super... I guess you're an elf mathematician. Is that an accurate description?
I'm more an elf's intuition-based guy. Like, I rarely calculate the things, I just know them by heart and hope that I'm right.
So you've got almost like a muscle memory when it comes to elves. You see a certain hand and you're like, I know what I can do with that.
In Legacy, yeah. In this format, we will see. That's going to be interesting. I tried to play some solitaire decks with the stack, and just the very first deck, I actually decked myself with Genesis Wave accidentally, so I managed to lose to myself, so here we are.
Well, that's not good for us if you're drawing that many cards.
I feel like every time I see Julian streaming elves, I learn something new watching him.
100%.
Oh, so do I.
Crazy.
I had Julian on my stream over a year ago now, maybe 2 years ago, and I think you were having some beers, so you were a bit drunk, and you were still like teaching me things, and like you knew what was happening in the elves deck, and I was there like flustered and sweating profusely. It was crazy. Even when you were drunk, you were teaching me all sorts of stuff about that deck. We also heard Caleb's voice there. So Caleb, who are you? What are you doing? What are you playing?
I'm Caleb. I'm streaming some, or I'm not streaming right now, but I am a streamer. Right now I'm playing some Red-Black Reanimator. It's a deck that I have enjoyed in Legacy a bit. It'll be fun to see if I can pull it off in Commander. Yeah, I do want to promote my music video. My music video is live. If you go on YouTube and search Caleb D the Wizard, it will change your life. It will absolutely change your life. I'm not exaggerating, but maybe a little bit.
I'll put links to that in the description below.
Hell yeah.
That's for kids, so people should check that out. But you've picked Angie Falconwrath, which she isn't known for her legacy potential. Is she the best Reanimator commander for the fast efficient red-black variant?
Yeah, I looked at this one. I looked at the red-black Chainer is another one. I don't know. It was tricky.
And
it's a tricky port to EDH.
And you've got no access to Griselbrand, which is obviously the go-to de facto best reanimation target of Magic.
Yeah. There's a couple of legacy playable cards in here.
No Tidespite Tyrant. That's the other thing as well, right? Reanimator always plays like archetypes
no
of
Tidespite Tyrant, no Elish
stuff.
Norn. So you got to play like Massacre Worm as like a budget Elish Norn, and then you do get to play like Sire of Insanity. That is
legacy
true. Playable
I've lost to both those cards quite a bit. I bet Julian heard the words Massacre Worm and his heart started palpitating over there on the
dude, don't get me started. Are we gonna play 3 against Julian now?
And speaking about other players at the table that can help us with this Massacre Worm, we have Douges, or Douges on Twitch as he's known. Who are you and what do you do?
Hey Vince, obviously the biggest content creator in this room. I run a legacy website called the Green Sun Zenith, which is dedicated to Legacy Maverick, creature-based archetype. I stream Legacy at twitch.tv/Douges on Twitch, and that's about it. Yeah, obviously my deck that I've chosen for this is also a Maverick.
That was so unenthusiastic, it was unreal. Big yourself up! You put in a lot of Auslander too, right? You've been on the channel before with me playing some Auslander, right?
Yeah, Australian 7-point Highlander is a really cool format. It's kind of like EDH, but instead of a banned and restricted list, you have a point system where powerful cards are pointed, and you get up to 7 points, which is really sweet. Pretty big here and growing all over the world, which is nice, especially since your videos, Vince, which have been really fun to play.
If people like are into Commander or 1v1 Commander, or like they're just in things like Canlander, which obviously is popularized by Loading Ready 1, and you want to check out a similar kind of format, I'll put some links in the cards to this video, like Australian Highlander or 7-point Highlander or Auslander as I call it colloquially. It's a really fun format and people should definitely check it out. What are you playing today, Mr. Douges on Twitch?
I am playing Anafenza the Foremost as a Maverick style deck. I was going to play Gadocteeg, but I kind of like the black splash, so Anafenza allows me to play the 3 colors while also having kind of a bear at the helm. I just realized how good Anafenza is against Reanimator, so hopefully...
You just realized. You just realized that now.
I was going to play Gadocteeg, but I thought I'd hose Caleb out of the command zone instead.
I do apologize if it comes up, but it is not personal.
And on that debate of Maverick in Legacy, I know a lot of people are like on the Oko Bant train right now. Are you firmly on the black splash over the blue splash?
Yes. I think especially since Achilles 21 took down 2nd place in the challenge on the weekend. That was pretty sweet to see.
Oh, wicked. I prefer the black splash. Every time I start with a list with Oko in it, I play Okos, and they never do what they do for my opponents. They always just like make an elk and then I die to Doomsday or something. They're never ever any good. With that out of the way, I guess I should mention I'm playing Thalia, but not the one you'd expect, because I just think this one has more of an impact in a game of Commander than the smaller version of her. But she is in here too. With that out of the way, who won the die roll? I'm gonna have the best first turn possible here.
Oh, it highlights who has priority. Now I get it. It's not okay. Makes sense.
So I've never cast an Aether Vial in Commander. I have. So, fun fact: when I first saw the card Aether Vial, I used to play a lot of Commander. I'd never touched Legacy. I don't think Modern actually existed at that time. And I thought with Aether Vial, what you did is you just ticked it up to 15 or 14 or whatever an Emrakul is. I don't even know these days. And you put an Emrakul in, right? That's what I thought you'd do with a Vial. And later on, I obviously learned that that's not what you do with a Vial. And here's Julian with the...
Allosaurus Ship? Are you serious? These cards are incredible.
Literally the best elf ever printed. Is that right?
It's just nothing in this matchup, but yeah, there it is. I just wanted to showboat.
I don't know. If I play a Chalice of the Void...
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you guys would not play that, would you?
If people want to know if we're playing them, the links to our deck list will be in the description below. But also, you say it's nothing. It does tap for 6 mana and turn all your elves into 5/5s, which is probably pretty good.
Did I tell you about the lore, about the card, how it actually works?
As in,
the flavor of it?
Yeah, he climbs inside them like Ace Ventura?
No. He raises those dinosaurs, and then he chops them up in time of greatest need, and he feeds the dinosaur meat to the elves. And they become like really energetic, and they become 5/5s. But they also adopt the dinosaur type because they've eaten so much dinosaur.
I'm the same. Whenever look at that.
What? No. Here we go.
I'm still lost on the dinosaur meat story.
Often when I eat a lot of meat, I also become like a cow.
not on enough drugs to understand what Julian's going off about.
Julian, where did you read this? Or did you just make up the story?
No, it came up in my mind.
Your
like,
head...
I actually make up a lot of lore about the elves and stuff. Like I try to for it to make sense, right?
Is this your headcanon?
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm you know, I kind of stole a little bit of influence in the elves community, which allowed me to feed these stories out, and they become canon.
I hope you like Graveyard Hate.
At least it's not a rest in peace.
Wait, isn't this gonna die? Oh, there was an anger. Oh my god. Oh, anger is old school. Awesome. I guess I'm just gonna run out.
I almost did play Rip, but I decided not to play Rip in the end.
By the way, who's winning the basic land game right now?
Probably you.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. The mountain isn't rendering an art for me on my screen, as the viewers at home can see. But if you zoom in on Caleb's art, that is beautiful. That's the mountains of my childhood. That is.
I like the Saga lands.
Oh, now I can actually attack someone. I'm gonna attack somebody who's not protected.
Have we also noticed that Douges is playing snow-covered lands to really make it feel like Legacy in 2020?
I thought I'd make the effort.
I should have done the split, shouldn't I, in case someone was playing Predict.
One day.
Can we just appreciate
Dude, I played against a guy in Legacy, and he had Predict on himself, and he named Island, then he revealed Snow-Covered Island, and I felt like, yes! That was just like, why would you ever do that? Oh no, there's something.
Fuck's sake. That was quick.
Dragon.
That was quick, Caleb. I'm impressed.
It's got haste too, because of the anger.
Oh shit!
It's very unlikely that I would be able to discard both Drakuzeth and anger off of Faithless Looting. These are only one of them. This is wild.
Do you reckon you could not hit me? Oh no.
So how does this work? Do we get to bribe Caleb or?
Yeah, I mean
you can. It wouldn't hurt.
This is EDH. You make political allegiances.
Oh, I'm so bad at that. Do people hate you if you lie in an EDH game? If you're like, oh, I'm going to protect you, and then you're I'm actually going to backstab you.
People hate that. Absolutely hate that. But I mean, it can be seen as a valid strategy. But a lot of people really, really get frustrated if you go back on your promises, shall we say?
Oh, so it's like international politics. You will have to face your consequences eventually.
Oh wow!
Oh my god! No! What is this? Not my Soul Ring Oath.
Well, I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you.
Yeah, but I'd rather take the damage.
I really thought Jotun Grunt would be good here, but alas.
Wait, it just killed everything?
Yep.
So if I draw a land, I can actually take it out, but maybe you guys want to do that.
My thing that was going to get rid of the anger is now gone. Does the Maverick player have a way to deal with the animate dead? Maybe?
I might, but will I use it?
I think you should.
I think I should as well.
I think for the good of the community.
What's this gonna be? Oh, now we all cut you out?
Oh no, this is the worst day. What are you doing?
This has to be the first time I've actually ever voted more than once.
I would happily have. Can we all vote for the dragon? Oh, we're voting for the animate dead.
I think we should vote for the dragon, right? To exile it. I guess if the animate dead goes away.
We definitely should vote for the dragon, because if the animate dead goes away, the dragon's still in the graveyard. And
true. Somebody voted for the animate dead.
I'm assuming Caleb has more reanimation spells.
Vote for this Aether Vial. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, take that.
I thought I was going to lose my Aether Vial as well, because I thought it was going to be a draw. But come on, let me have a vial ticking up to 3 and staying there for the rest of the game. That's so exciting.
It's interesting for a 100-card singleton format for D&T to start on Aether Vial.
Yeah,
to start on Allosaurus Shepherd, and Reanimate to start on Faithless Looting.
That is very true. It's going to look like we've stacked our decks almost.
What's this doing? Create a white human creature token. Oh, this is...
Have you never seen Carson Ardenvale before?
Not in person.
Yeah, it's a good holiday destination.
I hear it's pretty highly rated in TripAdvisor.
Let's go with this.
Oh, Pegasus.
Green.
Yeah, buddy. That means that second non-creature spell now costs 2 extra thanks to Damping Sphere. Alright. But yeah, those are some pretty good openings. I mean, Damping Sphere is not something you often see out of Maverick, but it's on theme, I guess. The disruptive element.
Wait, oh no, this is, oh no, oh god, no. I thought I had something good.
Green Suns for zero?
No, Sylvan Library, but yeah, it's not happening without an extra land.
Have you missed the third land?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The ramp deck.
No. Like, how many lands are you playing? Is it because you got a lot of mana producing creatures?
Yeah, I got a lot of lands, and I got a lot of mana producing creatures, and a mana producing commander.
It's really unlucky that Elves doesn't have a mana producing creature by now. That's weird.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, you guys are not gonna attack me, right? By the way, it says the guy who just killed 2 of my creatures.
Maybe I should have played my commander. Maybe that would have been just as efficient as Ring Mare. But look at all the basics in play as well. This doesn't feel like Legacy. What's going on?
You hear like Legacy is all about basics these days.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's true because of
it's
the snow-covered lands.
Julian, do you have a favorite non-Legacy played elf that you got to play in this EDH deck?
Yes, but it is banned. I was devastated.
Oh, Raphaelos, right?
Yeah,
of course.
it's like, come on, the one thing I love.
That was my first commander. I
Yeah,
was like,
me
why
too,
is
me
this
too.
banned? That doesn't make any sense. And then my deck had like Channel and Emrakul and all this like nonsense, and it just all got banned at once. And I was like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah, I do remember the days of when like Emrakul was legal. I also was trying to convince someone in my group to trade me a Grizzlebrand, and they were like adamant they were just going to keep it in their folder. This was for Commander, and they got banned, and I felt like I was vindicated.
Doom first commanders enter the battlefield.
Nice.
Well, I'm glad that we didn't get completely murdered by the first reanimated thing from Reanimator. That doesn't. That feels.
Well, I'm
nice.
glad we didn't get completely murdered. Yeah.
No comment.
I've never seen that dragon before. It actually looks almost. No, never mind. Doesn't have haste owls by its own. Okay.
Okay, tap land. Let's cast my commander. Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello, Thalia.
I want to attack Julian.
No.
Simply because, for 2 reasons. One, you said no one would attack you, and I wanted to prove to you that your expectations should be.
To be attacked by the D&T deck.
And B, historically, Elves is my worst matchup, right? So I need to make sure you're dead before it gets out of hand.
Okay, so I just drew a 5 mana card. I think I'm gonna. Well, you told me if I tap my lands, I can actually F8.
Yeah, that is correct. Yes, if you once the mana's out of your pool, you should be able to F8 around the table.
Awesome.
I can't because of my Aether, but interestingly, my Aether still has the word 1 vote written on it. Does anyone else see that?
You know, the North never forgets.
It remembers.
The vote carries over if someone else plays a Council's Judgment now.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? Yeah, I was going to say that probably is true. That probably is true.
The eternal election.
Red Black Reanimator is known for its mana rocks.
Look,
Yeah, this is kind of
there's
scary
99 cards in this deck. There's only 60 cards in a Legacy Red Black Reanimator deck.
Okay, sure, I get it. I do think that if Legacy went to 100 card decks tomorrow, everyone in the Red Black camp would be playing Arcane Signet and Talisman of Indulgence. I think you got me there.
Well, I mean, it's also Highlander, right? And also a bunch of one-ofs.
Yeah, that's true. The Talisman seen you play in Auslander. I think I've seen them like things like that in Candlelander decks, not only the Artifact Matters ones.
Yeah, I think in the decks that actually want the artifact itself as well. For
It's like
things
Tesserator
Affinity.
style decks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a Tesserator archetype in Auslander?
People like to think there is.
Right, yeah. Just like every other format, right? Just
That's a very diplomatic way of
every
saying
other
it.
format. Oh, tapped Richard and Port. Oh no!
Alright.
That is the best Richard and Port art, though. I'll give you that.
That Council Judgment was fun, so I'm definitely getting it back.
Oh, fine.
Let's
Now
see how it's gonna work out
we'll
the next
find out
time.
if the vote does still count.
Well, that's one upside of having no non-line permanents. You don't care about the judgment. You can't lose anything.
When you've lost everything.
Pretty much.
Stay away
Vince has
from
got a
me.
pilot.
Yeah, I've got a Violent 3. You want to risk this Mirror Crusader?
You know what, Caleb's at 6 mana, which is pretty scary for a Reanimator deck.
Agreed.
I also haven't been attacked yet, so
Okay.
serve it in.
Just to
yeah.
share the fun. Oh, and
Yeah.
the Eternal Witness comes in tapped due to the Thali, which means you get
Oh,
possible
that's an
counter
upside.
from the Anafenza. So good.
It's all upside from here.
The
Obviously,
taxpayers are
that's
teaming
why I
up.
played it. What's this?
Don't mind me. Just chilling out over here. Don't mind me.
Ooh. Well, Caracas is banned in this format, right? Rightfully so, I guess.
Unfortunately so.
Unfortunately. That would be a shit show if Caracas was legal.
I think it was Sheldon that was telling me originally, like in his playgroup when he first like started playing Commander, Caracas was like, in-house Errata to just be can't target commanders. And I was like, that's sick. I think they should bring that back. And he was just like, no, like Errata in cards is dumb. I think that was Sheldon that was saying that. It's one of those people. The old people. Anyway. Do I do the most D&T thing ever?
Something tricky?
Is it Flicker Wisp with Mangara?
I was gonna say.
I really wish it was Flicker Wisp with Mangara right now. I'm just gonna play a Crucible of Worlds, don't mind me. Take this, Julian.
Oh no. Not the horse. I grew up on a horse farm.
Did you?
It took me like 10 years to overcome my fear of horses, and then we lost the farm, and I was like, why did I work on this in the first place?
What the fuck?
You're bringing up some really terrible childhood memories. I want you to know that, Vince. Those
are the better ones. I recently took a bike trip to the horse farm I grew up on, and now it's like some evil company, and they don't have any horses. And
what the?
I don't know actually if I felt okay about that.
Oh no!
This whole thing, Julian, is like bad memories. This is flashbacks to GP Madrid. This is flashbacks to your parents' horse farm.
Yeah, and the one time my neighbor put a dragon into play and murdered everything I like.
Yes, that is true.
How do you know about that?
Actually, it's only 4. Let's be honest.
No, well, actually, I don't care about my creature.
Come on, Vince.
Pew pew. What do you mean? Come on, get out of it.
All right, that's fair.
Damnation, though. I would like to return Thalia to the command zone. Yes.
Interestingly, if we take out Caleb's mountain, then his creatures don't actually have haste anymore.
I generally had considered it with the Mangara. I was like, he's on 6 mana. There's an Anger in the bin. It was a consideration, but I didn't want to like pop the mountain. Then he just plays another mountain, and the Mangara feels.
Yeah, it's like a thank you.
Oh, this is interesting. I've got to check my.
What is this?
Probably some Senate. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I know what it looks like when somebody casts Senate. I guess we all do.
Now.
I mean, your website is called thegreensandzenith.com, right? So now this has to be the perfect Greens and Zenith. Yeah, you can't. Ooh. If you get this wrong, your reputation's on the line.
All right.
Oh.
Now.
Get off my... Don't you dare touch my vial. Don't you dare.
Yeah, I mean, I already voted for vial.
I think I want to keep the vial around to see what happens when we play Council's Judgment, so I'm going to go after the Crucible, because with Wasteland it looks pretty scary.
I'm not going to Wasteland you, don't be silly.
Look, it's fine, Vince.
God damn it. Now I need to draw my Sun Titan, that famous D&T staple.
Why do you guys have also good cards? Like, I look at my hand, I'm like, yeah, these are like decent cards, if I have the mana. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, it's still not my turn. I fully believe in drawing a basic forest, and that will actually allow me to do a lot of stuff.
Ooh, I drew another Plains.
How many do you need for a Maria? Like 7?
Yeah, it's quite a few.
One day they will print Urborg for Plains. And oh, this one, interesting.
It's half a Stoneforge Mystic. I don't get the 1/2 out of it, but...
Do you also play Squire, so you can, like, build your own?
I should. Just let's go traditional here.
Does it actually show what you got? It should show somewhere. If you'd revealed.
I got Battleskull.
Oh, got Battleskull. Okay, I don't see it anywhere, but I'm gonna trust you. Ghostly prison.
Don't trust his lies.
I never do. Yes! This is actually, since you asked whether there's like a Legacy Elf card that doesn't really see Legacy play that I love, this one, this is it.
Okay,
No,
that's a really
this
nice
is,
one.
I don't know. I've always been in love with the artwork.
It must be borderline playable. I know it isn't playable. I know Elves doesn't play it because obviously it's pauper playable, right? But it's a very good elf.
Yeah, I've tried to make some decks work, like value elves and stuff that emphasizes less on the combo and more on the mana aspect. And Priest of Titania is a part of that. So whenever you get to tap her and then untap her and it's like 20 mana, it's like, oh,
so
this is what I was born to do.
For the people listening at home as well, if you want different versions of elves, then Julian's also your guy for that, because you're the proponent of Chaos Elves, right? The playing one more card than you need and all that crazy stuff.
Well, yeah, Chaos Elves, regular Elves, value Elves. There's also a version called Beatdown Elves that I didn't really participate in. And there's also the Reclaimer version of Elves. There's like many versions of Elves. Also, there's a big giant boar.
Oh, it has haste as well.
Yeah, it's called
Some
haste.
pig.
Oh, this is like a hasty sneak attack? What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Caleb says he's playing Red-Black Reanimator, but he's actually also playing the infamous Red-Black Sneak Attack deck.
This is basically black-red ramp. This, like, you're doing what I was supposed to do, but in different colors.
I do like Ilhag's Mohican. Is that Mohican or is that Flames?
Oh wait, he might forget to attack.
You attack someone.
That's gonna happen.
That is a line that often you have to take, you know? Like, who's getting pigs then? Oh, it's me. He remembered to attack.
Oh, what's the...
So you can put the creature attacking anyone you want, right? That's the other thing. Like, kind of like Brewmaster tokens, I assume. Wait, you don't have anything else?
No, I do not.
By the way, what is this bullshit clause when the boar dies or is put into exile from the battlefield? This is like super protection. This is protection from
Julian, this is what all the gods from the Amonkhet block had, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, I guess they are all powerful or something.
Am I right in thinking that all the Amonkhet gods had the same clause?
Wait, they have a boar god? Oh, actually, it says boar god. That's amazing.
Yeah, so Ilhag the Raised Boar is the... Julian, I'm going to teach you some lore here, and FYI, I didn't make this shit up like you made yours up, right? The Ilhag the Raised Boar is the god of the Gruul. He is the boar that the Gruul worship, and the reason they raise shit and stuff. They're like, oh, the end is nigh, and the boar will bring it, sort of thing.
Oh, I just realized it's giant. There's like miniature soldiers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's even more flavorful. Like if like the Ilhag brings like an Eldrazi in, it's literally bringing the end of someone's game, the end of the world. It's the end raise thing.
And they're hiding this somewhere, like in a city. Like this.
I don't think they're hiding it. I think they've been waiting for it. It's meant to. I think again, I could be wrong on this. Someone's going to correct me in the comment section, hopefully. But I think it's meant to appear like when times are dire. You know, like an omen. So during War of the Spark, they're like, "Oh, the boar god is back!" Like what? Sorry.
Like the legend of like many cultures have that of a king sleeping underneath a mountain and he's gonna return and make things right, or in this case, destroy the bird.
I'm pretty scared of the boar, so I'm gonna give tribute of this Cavernous Souls and name boar. Hopefully, Caleb, you take that as a positive and don't attack me.
The boar tribe approves.
I wonder if though that's just a double bluff, and he's actually got a very strong boar of his own in hand. Like, what's that boar that sacks for 4 life?
Oh,
the limited one. It's like 3 mana or some shit.
Brindleboar?
Brindleboar, that's the one. He's got a Brindleboar in hand. Don't listen to his lies.
Making the reads.
Oh wow.
No fun allowed.
Spear just isn't good enough.
Tax me harder, Daddy. Can't wait till I draw my Winter Orb and we all start having loads of fun.
Do people do that?
No, it's often frowned upon in EDH. But to be fair, I did cut Winter Orb. But it was in contention. I almost put it in.
When I went to that website where I put together my deck, they actually had a salt score for all the different cards, which actually is kind of amazing. I wonder how they do that. Can you like vote how salty a card makes you?
What, is that on EDH Rec, was it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think people can vote on it. I think. I guess I just slam a Battle Skull.
Oh, I was supposed to port you. Oh no.
Well, I drew the extra land.
I guess
so...
it wouldn't matter. Yeah, okay, that's fair. It actually took me ages to figure out why my deck was not legal, and it's because you can't run Noble Hierarch in this.
Ah, yeah. I'm a big proponent of them like lessening those rules a little bit, but I'm also a big proponent of allowing hybrid mana cards to be in whatever colour deck like fits the hybrid. Like Kitchen Finks should be played with mono green. I've gone about this at great length in the past, and people think I'm just doing it to be a troll, but I'm not. I just feel like it does nothing but improve the format to allow people to play Kitchen Finks or Murderous Redcap or fucking Dovescape. I know I'm naming cards that are all combo payoffs and then Dovescapes. That's not the best examples, but you know what I mean. He's got a third forest!
Yeah.
He's going off!
You gotta stop him.
You down in combat. That's fine.
Oh my god, no. You got me. You stopped my combo.
Thank God for that. I thought we were all dead.
Well, we might
Vince, what do
be
you think
now
of
that the bar is back.
Yeah. Vince, what do you think of the new card that makes all your creatures forests?
I don't know. When people start going like mad online saying they have to play Armageddons and Ravagers of War because Cyclonic Rift didn't hit the creatures now, my eyes crossed over and I started to have like a brain hemorrhage. It was I just did not understand where this was coming from. It seems okay, right? Is it meant to be that good in Commander?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't even know if there's that many good Commander cards in the new set, because we had a period where every set had like these ridiculous things like the Great Henge. And that's the thing, I'm so used to in Commander now playing like ludicrous decks, like decks with the Great Henge in them, or like Teshar in mono white, that playing like a Batterskull for 5 mana here felt so tame.
Wait, the Great Henge is considered like overpowered? Oops.
No, not overpowered, I just think it's probably the best green card they've printed for Commander in years.
Oh,
Like
okay, okay.
Well, for you, it's like a glimpse of nature permanently that gains you 2 life when you tap it. Like, it's
I'm just saying I got it in my deck, but I thought like, oh my god, this is horrible. But that
don't
tells you
worry,
something
like-
about how I evaluate cards in this format.
Like, no, the card's amazing. I guess in your deck, though, where all your creatures are 1/1s, I don't know how often you'll get it for cheap.
Oh, we'll see.
You don't want to port me, friend. Oh. Last
Look,
mistake.
Vince. We might be friends out of this, but in this game.
Alright then, well, fuck you and your boar.
Oh, my tribute. Alright, you know what?
Flash in
You fight the bull, you get the horns.
Oh, shit. Can we talk about this, please?
Speak.
I think you should blow up the Arcane Signet, not my Vial.
Interesting.
You did say earlier you wanted to see my Vial do more work.
You know what? That is true.
Could I interest you in the dumping sphere, maybe?
Wait, how did that
Friends.
work?
The things I do for friends.
This Arcane Signet's not doing anything.
Well, my next play makes that line a lot better for myself and everyone who isn't Caleb, basically.
This is like the British line of statecraft. You demand something and then you actually get it, and everybody's like, wait, how did they do that?
I didn't think that would work, but it did, so I'm up for it. Okay.
Isn't that what they said for Brexit?
No, we didn't think it'd work, and it still doesn't work. That's what we said for Brexit.
I was more about like the referendum. When they were like, yeah, this is gonna fail, right? Just oops.
Right, normally this is frowned upon as well, Julian and EDH, but it feels very on point.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna remove the bar.
I'm so sad that people...
Why would you remove the board? Board's not even attacking.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, maybe the bar doesn't think that the end times aren't here, but now we have Armageddon. Like, the bar clearly doesn't know what the end times actually are.
And of course, Vince has an indestructible land.
I do.
At
Come
least
on
the
now.
Crucible's gone.
Oh no! I can't cast this 1 mana spell in my hand because of the fucking Dumping Sphere. Oh, I'm so unbelievably livid. Take this, Julian.
What did I do wrong? I'm just here, like,
not be able
trying
to
get
block
a
my
cup of forest.
germs. I was very mad when you blew up the Crucible, but I had to keep up my poker face, you know. So for heads up, people at home, I know some people probably turn the video off because I Armageddon. I get it, but firstly, these videos aren't like normal EDH. You come here to rib your friends. I kind of wish someone like Toma was here so I could really rub salt in the wound. But B, Armageddon, Cataclysm, Ravagers of War, it's all things that D&T likes to do. It normally needs a commanding board position, which I don't quite have. But I feel like that was the last opportunity I had before someone cast something else and it was no longer even an actual magic card in my hand, if that makes sense. Ooh.
Okay, I'm actually gonna turn this. I'm gonna have the elk theme that we have in Legacy, and I'm gonna elk this.
Ilhag the Raise Elk. Have you seen this? Look, this is how much Oko has polluted Legacy. That none of us are even playing fucking Oko and something still turned into an elk.
Boar is green.
It's a boar god elk. Oh wait, I have to discard. Oh my god.
You didn't draw another land? How many lands are you actually playing, Julian, out of interest?
Like 28 or something.
I'm sorry, what?
28.
That's very...
28 or 27. I think I added one more than the deck recommended.
Do you know what the average, like...
Yeah, it should be more than 40 in like a normal deck.
Yeah, it's like 38 and some mana rocks.
Oh my god. I finally drew something to put into play. That's great. Alright.
You're 1 mana off of casting Faithless Looting, if that helps.
No, I already did that. I already did it all.
Of course. It's
I looted so hard.
Looted so hard and got so far, but in the end, what is in your graveyard? So you've got...
A bunch of trash.
An Anger.
I looted away all my extra lands before you get in.
There's a lot of lands in your graveyard. How did that happen?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Geddon and Commander, Caleb?
I would say in the average game, I'm neutral, and in this game, that card should be banned. Fucking bullshit and nonsense.
I see.
Some shit.
Guess I should start ticking my vial up because I'm not drawing any 3-drops. Who's next? Who else? Who wants Battle Skull this time?
Okay, I volunteer.
Like, you volunteer? Don't all jump at once here. Gotta keep it even, Caleb, you know? Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that because you can probably be animated.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't think that through.
Vincent.
Look, you deal with it. You've got loads of... You've got loads of mana.
Huh, so I can cast something. There's a couple of options, but stupid rule of law. Like, this is not what's supposed to happen. Anyway, we are gonna run out the mightiest of the mighty cards in the entire deck, the Lanovive. And then we're gonna run out a couple more creatures, but we can't. Somebody stop that rule of law. We need anarchy in this house.
I think I just put Caleb in quite a commanding
This is the laugh of the ruling class, by the way. It's like,
I don't know. Sometimes you need laws.
not when you don't have any land.
But the people who don't own land, the non-land owning gentry, is that what you're saying, Julian?
Yeah, I mean, this is very imbalanced. Like, look at our society. Like, I got no land, Caleb got 1 land. Okay, you guys got stuff. You're used to lands for stuff, so I'm gonna start a revolution.
I am sat in my ivory tower, the ghostly prison.
Exactly.
Imagine if Caleb like reanimated a massacre worm right now. I kind
Honestly, like that vial is actually like an offshore bank account. Like, you try to pretend it's not mana, but it actually is more mana than all of us combined.
I do love the mana you get out of vial over time. Prismatic Lens.
I just love it. I still have support.
I'm gonna have to start ticking my vial up because I've got a bigger creature in my hand. But I know the moment I tick it up, I'll draw a 3, drop like a wisp or something. Oh, magic is hard. Any lands over there, Dukes? No? Cool.
That's cool. It's fine. I've got some in the graveyard, but I can't really use them, so...
It's actually a replenish for lands where you can bring all your lands from the graveyard into play.
Yeah,
there's a 4-mana one.
Tick up the vial. Oh, I drew a 4-drop, but it's not a creature. Attack Caleb, because he's on the highest life total, that's why. Okay, just...
You're on the highest life total. What are you talking about?
Check yourself.
I tried, but Modo wouldn't let me.
Oh, needs more quality. I drew a land. You can't believe it. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to turn this upside down.
Are you going to natural order a hoof and kill someone?
I actually removed hoof because I thought that would make my deck too powerful. Here we go.
You're playing Legacy Elves without hoof.
Well, this is not exactly Legacy Elves, but yeah.
Every card that's in play right now is a Legacy playable elf.
So what if I take out the Rule of Law?
So Green Suns or Rex Age is my guess then. Or Rex Age equivalent for 4 mana.
Well, there's like infinite things I could do here, but I'm actually not sure what's best. The Rule of Law is so annoying, dude. What if I just do this, and then I'm gonna lose it? You know what? We're just gonna do this. then I'm still gonna have enough mana to get out something else I want.
Oh my goodness, you're giving him so much power.
Yeah, but that's a beast. It's like an elk, whatever. I could take on an elk in a fight.
Have you seen an elk before? They are very large.
No, but I've seen like some Kenyan like rhinos and stuff, and they are scary. But so how scary can an elk really be?
Oh, fucking
An
hell,
elk
that's funny.
is probably less scary than a rhino. I'll give you that.
So, yeah, but I mean, most things in the animal kingdom are less scary than a rhino, guys. Come on. An elk is scarier than a... Is an elk scarier than a bear?
Depends on which kind of bear, I guess. I was told
yeah.
like black bears, they just like hang out in your garden and they want to eat your trash and
Okay, what about...
just, like,
Okay,
chase
let's...
them away.
Care
Black
Bear.
bears are pretty cuddly.
Let's say all the bears.
Cuddly?
So, Caleb, are you from bear country?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh. Wow.
gosh.
Toxic gamer.
Toxic game.
Toxic gamer moment.
Oh god, like look at this kind of game. Like it's turn 10. Like one of us has one land to play, the other guy just got a useless artifact.
Look,
What is going on
people
in
always
this
say
Only
that...
have one land in play. The three of us only have one land.
People often say that legacy games don't go very long. We're proving them otherwise, right?
This is actually kind of like a legacy game. Nobody's got mana. Dude, if they made Delver legendary, that would actually be the most badass commander. But it needs to be mono blue. Okay, you need another color.
Wait, you would
Oh
play
my
a
god,
mono
the
blue
rich get richer.
Delph. Look, the British over here are going to be taxing, alright? That's what we're going to be doing.
Actually, doesn't that help me? Oh no, it's not symmetrical. Never mind.
Yeah, it's only for me. It's only if Caleb plays
yeah.
2 more lands, or if you somehow play 2 more, like explore land or whatever.
No. I'm gonna break around
That's
that,
a
you know.
budget explore. Oh, I hope I draw
I'm
Wisp.
gonna try to play around your land text.
I can't wait to flicker that forest.
Oh, go away. I'm just happy that the Shaden part is gone.
Can we go back to the rhino bear conversation? Right? Elk are definitely less scary than elk. No, sorry. Rhino are more scary than elk. But you said black bears aren't scary. But what about brown bears? What about Care Bears?
Brown bears, like a Kodiak bear or a grizzly, those are scary as shit.
What's a Kodiak bear?
It's just like another version of brown bear.
Like an updated version?
Like an
Slightly larger than a
alternate
grizzly.
showcase frame version. You're from Bear Country, Caleb, right?
Yeah, just black bears here.
Oh no.
Did you guys know what the most deadly animal in Africa is?
Oh, it's the little one. The beaver. No, it's not a beaver. It's a
What? What the fuck, dude? A beaver?
The African beaver,
A beaver in Africa.
we're known as Big Brown Beaver. Jesus
what's
Christ.
the name of it? It's like there's a creature in Magic. It's from a new set. It's a 1/1 with trample, and for like 3 mana you can pump it up for +3.
You've been listening too much Primists, my friend. Just got beavers on the brain. Wait, I'm in a Magic set? Like a Wolverine? Wait,
Not a Wolverine.
not a Wolverine, okay.
Now I gotta Google it.
And you think that is the most deadly creature in Africa?
Right, I'm not going to take up my violin any further.
I'm gonna say mosquito.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Gotta be
the mosquito's like cheating, you know? That's like when you say, oh, it's actually the human or like the mosquito. Yeah, but the mosquito doesn't actually kill you. It's because it transmits a disease. Like which animal actually actively kills you with its own hands?
Bears don't kill you, right? You die from
Hippos
the...
don't have hands.
You die from... Yeah, A, you don't have hands. Caleb's got a point. And B, you die from the lacerations and the blood loss and the broken bones and the ruptured limbs. Organs, sorry. It's not the actual bear that kills you. Just saying.
Okay, but you get my idea. So
Nope.
we can get all technical about that. I guess no, the animal that technically kills the most people in Africa in a year is the hippo, and the hippo is by far the scariest animal in Africa. Like forget about lions and all that kind of stuff.
The hippo? Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking long and hard about my line and not reacting to... Yeah, I've heard about hippos being dangerous.
Super dangerous. Like
I've
I've
seen
seen
how
more
fast
lions
they can
fucking than actual hippos. Like
Excuse me?
hippos you have to stay far away from.
Julian, did you say you've seen more lions fucking than hippos?
Yeah.
Well, Why did you jump to them fucking?
Well, because our guide got us there. He was like, "Oh my god, come on, we're gonna drive there. This is gonna be amazing." And then you see a line just like having sex for 10 minutes or something.
From dangerous to fucking in like.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I hit Caleb with here that can stop this Ilhag?
Why? You're still attacking me, friend. I'm at the lowest life total now.
But you said
Still
you've got
coming at
something
me.
in hand.
This is starting to feel like a grudge. This is
You
ridiculous.
said you've got a good card in hand. Didn't you? I feel like you did. Do I feast?
Kazarban has 7 of them. What's the...
That is also true.
Hey, Julian, does your Utopias rule get around Dampening Sphere?
We will see. I hope it does. How does it actually work? Enchant first tap
Oh
for
shit!
mana.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know
control.
how it works either.
Adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. It looks like the Utopia Sprawl adds the thing, and it just happens when the forest gets tapped. So I hope it works.
Come on, Vince.
What do you mean? Come on, Vince. What do you mean? It appears my wife is home. Either that or my dog doesn't like you picking on me, Douges. What'd you discard? An Inferno Titan? That means the other card in hand must be better than Inferno Titan.
I'm just
I'm
happy
in
it's gone.
danger! Oh my goodness.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I got 2 mana. I can even add black mana. I shouldn't be allowed to, right? Or I guess I am because it's an effect from Caleb.
Yeah, you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Utopia Sprawl is adding the mana, right? It's not. It doesn't give the land tap for 2 mana.
Yeah,
The Sprawl
exactly.
is- Oh, Caleb, what's it gonna be? Oh, it's got an upkeep cost.
Yeah, it's not very good. The old Dance of the Dead.
Wait, how
Wait,
does
Julian,
Winds
you
have
said you weren't-
46 mana? 46 life.
Oh, I attack with a
He's
Batterskull.
at Batterskull hits.
Oh god, I knew there was something about that card.
Yeah, Batterskull's pretty good. Oh, Caleb, what are you doing?
On the upside, there's only 1 creature. Then I guess the second one could attack you too. I guess putting it. Into
Yeah,
play
no,
gets a roll
you can put it
close
to play and
prison.
get around it, yeah. What is this?
Ooh,
Oh,
what's this?
no!
Well, this is like the cheap Grizzlebrand, right?
It is. But if he pays life to draw some cards here, it's probably going to not end well. He's quite low.
Yeah, man.
Hang on, does that have lifelink? Does Villas have lifelink?
No.
Oh, it really is the cheap Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
I always thought it had a lifelink. 31? Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Come.
And now you get it back, right? How it works. At the beginning of the next end step.
You put it back in hand. Oh, you're drawing cards to protect the Villas so it stays in hand, I guess, right? Because otherwise I hit you with
So
a
because I like
sword.
drawing cards, I don't know. There's multiple reasons to.
I didn't put an Inquisitor Flare on this deck like I normally do for equipment deck, so I can't like double strike you to death, which is just a shame. Okay. What do we draw? Oh, Legacy Staple. Legacy Staple. I guess I just attack Caleb again because he's scary.
He's super scary.
I'm sorry, Caleb. You came all this way. And I'm just being a bastard.
I think once you're done with Caleb, Dukes is actually the most scary person on the entire table.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh, I was gonna.
He's got 7 cards in hand, man.
I was
Just
gonna
saying.
say.
I like how you framed that. Once you're done with Caleb.
This is basically
really
a game of
scared, yeah.
Among Us.
I still haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it yet either, but I've watched like almost 100 hours or more of it. It's addicting. I kind of want to actually play it with my Discord like very soon.
Yeah, I need to get on that train before it leaves.
I actually resent that game and every other new game because everyone's always like, "Hey, Caleb, you gonna play this game?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking streaming Magic. What do you want? I like Magic. Fuck off."
I also
I
I
only
don't
stream
like
Magic.
change.
I feel obligated to try and do other things, but I'll do like one thing and then go back. You can't get away. I've been doing my Warhammer videos. Anyone watching this who hates me mentioning Warhammer's probably thinking, "Fuck, he got to the 50-minute mark without mentioning Warhammer." But I've been enjoying that. That's a nice respite because I think you do need something to cleanse your palate, right? Like, do you not have any variety streaming, Caleb? Do you not do a bit of Jackbox, bit of
I don't really do
OnlyFans?
Jackbox. Every once in a while, I'll play like a role playing game because I enjoy doing those. But it's almost like a vacation, you know, because you're like I did a God of War stream because I really enjoyed that game, so I did a run through. But I don't know.
Yeah,
You have
the
so
new-
many
the new God
fewer
of War
people
was
watching
great.
and stuff, and
Yeah.
Finally, my commander has arrived.
Marin, the nurturer, has joined the chat. She must die immediately.
Nah, she's cute.
Caleb, are you got a living end or some stuff? The way you keep discarding all these.
Actually, I wouldn't mind living it, honestly, like
Well,
looking at my
No,
graveyard.
I just took my only creature and put it back into play, so I'd rather he didn't.
6 life. I think I'm just dead and stuff. I think that's where I'm at.
What if I let you live for one more turn if you become my puppet? Oh, fuck off. What is this?
Is this like a kinky thing, becoming somebody's puppet?
Yeah, it's actually it's one of the tiers of my Patreon is that I will dress up like a puppet. Shieldred. Okay, well, good job. I put that Jotun Grunt back into play, isn't it?
Oh, it's got haste.
Aha! I got no creatures to sack.
Fuck, we've all got swamps.
Yeah, everyone's got a swamp. I can hit whoever I like. Well, I don't get swamp walk value attacking Kazuban. I'm gonna take one more slap at PleasantKenobi before. Oh, I can't! Ah, go through Pleasant.
I had even
Sorry,
forgot
Julian.
about it myself.
This is the only way to get my swamp walk value.
Oh man.
My hands are tied.
I'm gonna take it. I will accept your attack onto my home.
The
Actually, I still got
elves-
20 life. That's quite comfortable. Never mind. It's actually really low. Never.
The elves hate Urborg, don't they? That's the elves hate Urborg. Is that a thing in the Dominar?
Oh my
area?
God.
Technically, but they also ally with like some of the black cards at some point when they get like tainted by the Phyrexians and stuff. So I think on lore,
Is this
elves are actually
real?
black
Is
and
this
black and
real
green.
lore or is this your head lore? Head canon.
No, this is like all lore is head lore, right? I just validate it. Like I come up with it and then I say, yeah, this is real.
That's
But no,
not
seriously,
really how canon works. No, that's like the opposite of canon.
Oh man, I'm just
I wanna
telling you. In
subscribe to
Norman,
Julian's
they try to do something
dreams.
with black cards.
What was that, Caleb?
Oh, I want to subscribe to Julian's fever dreams. Like his.
Oh, dude, If you actually want to read about those, there's a hashtag Julian Dreams, and you will actually find a couple of really weird dreams I've had over the
Do
years.
you dream about elves?
There might have been elves, but that's like I have a lot of weird dreams, but when I have really weird dreams, I tweet about that. Hashtag Julian Dreams.
I still want to. We never really established why you jumped from deadly hippos to fucking lions. Is it because life and
because-
sex and death are so close together in the grand scheme
Yeah,
of things?
you can basically, like, if you go to the right national parks like Sabo East, Samara, and Amboseli, you can see basically all the animals. You gotta get lucky for the rhino. The rhino is by far the hardest to see, and the leopard is also kind of hard. But the way it works, you drive around with your guide, and he's got a radio, and they're just like, over here, and then they race across the park, and they try to find whichever animal is doing something amazing. And yeah, a lot of times it's actually lions fucking that you can see.
I've never seen lions fucking. I have seen like lions and rhinos in zoos and things, but I've never. Well, I've been to Safari Park. We have Longleat in the UK. Are you aware of Longleat Safari Park?
Oh, didn't they actually kill somebody there?
Not that I know of, but what do you mean? The
I'm
animals
just
killed
trying to
somebody,
give
or
them
they
bad
killed
publicity so
somebody?
people come to Kenya.
Right, I see. No, Longleat's like a nice manor house. The guy who owns it's like an eccentric, weird old millionaire or whatever, and they've got like monkeys. If you drive through, the monkeys will tear your car up. That's what normally happens. Like,
Is this like the British version of Tiger King?
yes, if by British version you mean the guy's like stinking rich and posh and old. But they had like a reality TV show for a little while based there and stuff. But I think he might be disgraced because he might have been like He might have said something in the news. But either way, we've been there a couple of times. And the last time we went with my wife's old car, the monkeys had like... You know the bit where you put a roof rack on a car? They pulled all of like, the plastic out of that. So when we got out of the car to like get a drink afterwards at a different place when we're not at the safari park, all these bits just poking out the top of the car where they ripped them out because the monkeys just ruined the car.
It's actually not surprising. Like the monkeys I've seen in Kenya, they are really smart. Sometimes there's like trash cans and they have like actual locks on the trash cans. And my girlfriend at the time and I, we didn't know how to open the locks on the trash cans. But then the monkey came along and he just like boom, sleight of hand, trash can was open and he took all the food from there. I was like, whoa, that monkey outsmarted us. Like, what does it tell you about us?
That's crazy. But you get that like orangutans opening like coconuts with like tools and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Do you have more lands than me, Caleb? Oh, this is the best day.
You're welcome.
It's alright. It's alright. This turn's going to be a good turn, everybody. A very D&T turn, shall we say. Hopefully I draw Sun Titan.
I'm so glad my land drop lined up really well with Sheoldred.
I'm probably gonna... Oh, because there's no counters on Jotun Grunt because he's dead. I can't actually exile things. I thought I still got to exile 2 things. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and play this, go to combat.
God, that's actually a big thing over there. 8/8 protection from basically everything, vigilance. Wait, you can attack with vigilance and then use the ability. That's insane. You just did that before, right?
Yeah, that's what Stonehill does. So I've been doing this.
This is insane.
I've been doing this in Commander for years. For years. This is an interaction that I enjoy. Normally in like a bad deck though, with other good cards.
What the? And it attaches. We should play this in Legacy. Oh, 5 mana. Never
It's
mind.
5 mana, Julian. Trust me, I would have before now if I could. So count
This is what we call the Exodia.
Get the Jotun Grunt back. I'm sorry, Caleb. You had to die.
Apology accepted. Do you mind if I take off? Is that bad manners? Just split as soon as you die.
Not hugely. Not hugely. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
Then, fuck you, Caleb. You can go now. No,
Yeah.
I'm joking. Thanks for coming on, Caleb.
Go
I really
wrestle
appreciate it.
with the black bears in your garden.
Yes, he's just seen a brown bear and a black bear fucking, and he has to go and break it. I don't know where I'm going with this. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Right. We got some counters on my Jitte.
Did he actually invite us so you could just like style on us with your stone hewer giant?
No, I thought I was going to lose horribly because this deck is garbage. Let's go ahead and... Is casting Cataclysm a bad idea here?
Oh, I knew it was going to be Cataclysm when you said you drew a 4-mana card that's not a creature. I was like, is that Cataclysm? Oh no, don't. Actually, on this part, I would actually like that.
Okay, let's cast Cataclysm.
Awesome.
I'm going to choose this Darksteel Citadel, this Stone Hewer Giant, and this... Oh, I should have used the Jit first, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Hey, Dukes, you can choose your Dry Arbor twice as a creature and a land.
I can, yeah. Nice.
So what are you keeping? You're keeping the land, the creature? And it actually doesn't show me what... Oh, you picked shit.
We're meant to pick symmetrically, aren't we? I think this is the one place where Modo beats paper, right? Because we're meant to pick... Actually, no, I think it's active player might pick before others.
Yeah, active player, non-active player. One thing where Modo is actually quite convenient is for show and tell, because technically in paper you actually need to write it down on a piece of paper and then flip it over, because there's a chance that you might pick like no card at all in case your opponent puts in like anything.
I see.
Like an Oblivion Ring or something.
So I guess the correct thing to do is, if you don't want to put anything in at all, is you hold the card face down. Then when you do the flip that everyone does, you say, actually, I'm putting nothing in. Is that correct?
Yeah, but
then you'd see the ring, wouldn't you? Yeah, of course.
But that could be somewhat sketchy at times, right?
Yeah, 100%. Cataclysm is one of my favourite cards to resolve in Legacy. Like, people don't know how it works quite. People don't realise it makes you sack... so for people at home who don't know, this makes you sack Planeswalkers, so it kills Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Kill this.
Oh, too bad. Oh, I can return blah 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 to the command zone. So if I put it to the command zone, it's 5 mana next time, right?
Correct.
But if I put it into my hand, it's only 3 mana?
No, it doesn't go to your hand. It's dead.
Oh, okay, because it's asking me whether I want to... Oh, I can put it to the graveyard. Yeah, yeah, it dies, it goes back
That's
to
not
my hand.
the
Yes, I wish. Good card.
Douges, I'm sorry.
No, that's cool, man.
I'm only mildly sorry.
As soon as you got the Jide, I accepted it.
This has been a good game for me. I feel like I've played... I feel like... Because people think I'm okay at this deck, and other people... Obviously, Channel 5 or comment section think I'm terrible at everything. So it's nice to actually come and do okay with the Mono White D&T Commander deck. A Visionary. That's quite a good part of Legacy Elves, genuinely.
Yep, this is basically a Legacy opening, almost, except for that it's turn 15.
Alright.
Oh, what's this?
A Triome.
We're rebuilding.
Did you not get to keep the sprawl? Oh, you kept the Sylvan Library over the sprawl. I see.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
I knew I had some crap on top, so I needed to dig deeper.
Okay. I've just stupidly played the... I literally didn't click the planes in my hand. Oh, I've now got a Ghost Quarter myself to go get a planes. That's so dumb.
But this is indestructible, dude.
Yeah, I know. You still get the planes. But it's still...
Oh, okay.
It's still not what I wanted to do. Cool. I'm not even flexing. That was just literally a mistake that... I'm glad that wasn't another colourless land like, Archer or Raska or something, because that would have been awful.
I think this Darksteel set has secretly been the MVP of this entire game.
Pretty good. It's been pretty good.
You should have that. You should have people like vote on the MVP of games.
There we go, chat. In the comment section below, tell us, would you rather see a rhino or a lion fucking? That's the first question for engagement. And the second question is, what is the MVP of this game? Was it Darksteel Citadel? Was it Stonehewer Giant coming off a Vial on 5? You tell me. Gonna just put sort of fire and ice on this bad boy.
Dude, are you ever gonna run out of those?
What, equipment? I've got another 4 coming.
You got like Sword of Caldra and that kind of stuff?
No. I've only got the good equipment that actually you might play in Legacy, and like Lightning Greaves and Skull Clamp.
Wait, you play Skull Clamp? I thought it was... I actually didn't put Skull Clamp into my deck because it said it's not legal in Commander or something.
No, hold up. No, Skull Camp's definitely legal in Commander. It's not legal in Legacy, and we talked about this, didn't we? We talked in the thing where we went with the Legacy banned list, and we decided not to. Do you remember? We had that conversation.
I probably do remember if I tried really hard.
Because Caleb was on about whether or not he'd play in Tomb or not.
So I drew the Great Henge, but I guess I'm not going to cast that. Put this on top.
If I had the Great Henge, I could cast it right now with my Stonehewer Giant.
Easy. This, by the way, this is one of my favorite lands of all times. I played this back in school 20 years ago. Oh, what the fuck does it say on this card? Underscore UD 17 to 19 booster display 1, booster display 1. You guys see that?
Yeah.
So weirdly on my screen I can't zoom in on it. It won't. Oh no, it is now. What the fuck?
You got 2 illustrators? RK Post and also Douglas Chula?
That is not an RK Post piece of art, is it? It doesn't look like Post anyway. And the card itself literally says Douglas Schuler on it. Interesting.
More elves for the elf gods.
More elves to sacrifice on the altar of Jitte.
Oh no, wait, oh god, why did I even play this? I guess oh god.
I'm really sad that I don't get to Ghost Quarter the Yamamaya Hollow just to like rub salt in the wound. Because I've already
Honestly, I drop off the basic.
Okay. Right, let's go attacking.
Protection from blue and from red.
Vince, that Armageddon was pretty good.
Yeah, and the Cataclysm's kind of like just like showed it up a little bit too, right? Like,
yeah, I think it's the first time I've cast Cataclysm and I've completed it and had the same amount of permanents in play than I did before.
Whoa, what's this?
This is sort of the Animist. It's a commander card, but it's not good in this circumstance. But I am running out of equipment.
Oh, too bad, man.
Yeah, I guess it's a hard life. It's a hard life.
You remember when we were concerned that your deck was like so bad that we actually had to like make our decks worse? And
No.
Like,
so I never complained. I just assumed that my deck would be bad because white does genuinely struggle in a 4-player environment. And then you were the one like, oh, I've made an old boarded version, then a non-old boarded version. I was like, just play whatever you want. I'm pretty easy. I'm fine with people playing stacks. I'm fine with people playing combo. Like I'm I'm pretty relaxed about Commander, honestly. The thing I hate is when people lie. Like, I've been at Vegas, I joined this pod, and people are like, we're all about a 6 out of 10. So I pulled out the weakest deck I have, which I'd say is about a 6 out of 10. And then our opponent, like, turn 3s of Void and Klex and, like, Genesis Waves. I'm just like, cool power level 6 deck, my friend. Like, it was just bollocks. And all it did was, like, make people feel like they've wasted their time. Because, in my opinion, like, if Commander games finish, like with combo and stuff, that's cool. You can shuffle up and go again, right? And if everyone's on the same page and people are playing... Like, none of us here are particularly anti-stacks, because we all play Legacy, where stacks effects are... And Vintage and stuff, where, like, stacks is a legitimate win condition, you know? So it's all about your play environment and the conversation you have and stuff, you know? In my humble opinion, anyway. Of course, I could be wrong, but it's unlikely. I am a golden god, after all. Strip mine.
Oh, that's strip mine. Hey.
In this economy.
We just got the 2 mana, and I can cast something. Yes. There we go.
You have hexproof?
Oh.
I thought you were gonna cast like pacifism or something.
That'd be sweet.
Pacifism would be brutal here.
I guess you could dig up something that has like protection from white and then would fall off.
Yeah, I've only included this. I've you've seen on my sword. I almost included War and Peace, but I didn't in the end. Or one of the newer ones that blow up artifacts, the Sinew and Steel, maybe. You guys are gonna love this. Are you ready?
Hit us.
No, I'm not.
You're not ready?
I'm still emotionally recovering from the Armageddon.
Well, this isn't quite an Armageddon.
Oh, that's like we can only untap 1 land or something.
It's
This is basically Winter Orb, right?
It's Winter Orb on a body, yeah.
Dude.
It's a Winter Orb that you
This
can...
is you know what we need? We need Wrath of God. You got that?
I actually cut it, because I was like, I don't need Wrath of God. Yeah, this is a Winter Orb that you can shoot a forward with Recruit of the God, and you can vial it in.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go and grab...
I'm not sure there's anything I
plates.
can draw. I guess, no. Which kind of protection does it have? Blue and red. Okay. But I already used my Alkify and my Beast Within. I'm not sure. Songs of the Dryad.
Oh, wow, yeah, if you turn it into a forest...
Songs of the Dryad would be sweet.
Well, it'd still be a forest... Oh, no, it's a forest, not a forest creature, isn't it? Yeah. Let's shoot you. But then I could just start re-equipping to Kokori quite slowly. Because Dust Drink has seen a bit of Legacy play, right? Like, I've seen people play this in their sideboards of D&T, but it's more of it's
like,
old school stuff.
I've seen it in Legacy like 10 years ago at times, like very rarely, but it's not like super...
Well, the last time I
secret.
saw people signing it up in like the D&T communities that I tangentially like see on Reddit and stuff and online is when Eldrazi became a thing. So during the BFZ period, because obviously everyone was playing more Soul Lands and Eldrazi was like the menace, right? So people were like, well, should we play the Winter Orb body? But I don't think it ended up being any good. Also, 4 mana is a tall order.
I drew a land. Let's see. I guess I just don't do anything here.
Yeah.
Vince, you pretty keen to test the new 3-drop for D&T and Legacy?
I'm keen for both. I actually think the Thalia / Rule of Law effect isn't as bad as everyone thinks it is.
Oh, the 2/3 flyer.
Yeah, I think
The Griffin, right?
But I think it's a bit slow, so I think it might be in decks that have accelerant. So I'm more inclined. Again, this is an opinion I'd like to hear your opinion on as well. Is like in Maverick or with a green dork in Modern with Noble Hierarch and stuff. Because I'm quite a big fan of the green white versions of that deck as well. So I think the card's legit. Like it disrupts on 2 different axes, which is massive. Because normally when you get cards in Legacy, they don't tend to disrupt 2 different axes. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. That's true.
But
It's interesting that the card
one's
has
definitely
like a
good.
body of 3, right? 3 toughness, so you can't search
Yeah,
for it with Recruit off the guard.
If you could get off Recruit of the Guard, I'd be convinced it was good. Like, absolutely convinced. Because it's just, you can just silver bullet grab it, right? But the fact that you can't is a thing. It's a big thing.
The thing that actually has me excited is the I think Sky Claw operation or something, the 3 mana thing that basically
Yes,
removes
that's the one
like,
that
the Planeswalker.
everyone
and
is super hot on because it kills Oko and pretty much everything else,
Yeah.
right, in the format.
I'm really excited for that one. We've been talking about it in Esper while, and which is basically the good version of D&T now. And
Oof.
yeah, I feel that could be like really good. I should not have said that. Oh god, I'm about to be murdered.
Well, I was already declared attacking you, to be fair. Just get some lightning greaves in case the Song of the Dryads comes.
Oh no, dude. Okay, Dukes, you gotta take this one out. I think you got your ways. You can make it happen, right?
We'll see.
Gonna zap that for 2.
Wait, I survived?
Yeah. I should have done that. I should have killed you. I didn't realize. I'll be honest. I hadn't read the maths. I hadn't figured out what you'd be left on. I assumed it was more than 2.
So now, I guess the best I can do is now try to set up Dukes for a win. Maybe I can draw something. Actually, I can actually cast something if I draw a land here.
I'll discard this Jotun Grunt, who's been back in play in my hand like a million times over. Is this where you natural it into progenitor? I know you can't get progenitors in this format, but back to
actually took out natural order.
To the oh, Jesus Christ, Julian, why have you neutered your deck so badly?
Because I thought it was going to be too good.
That's what all the good players said. Oh, I thought it was going to be too good. I thought I'd give everyone a chance. But yeah, the Skyclade Apparition I'm excited to play with, and the Archon. Like, I'm going to try both of them in some numbers.
Yeah, that's cool.
Skyclade being good because of the ability to tutor it, obviously. And its ability just to kill stuff. And being able to reset it and things seems pretty gas. And I also want to play them both in Modern. Are you excited for any of the cards?
Yeah, the Julian actually mentioned it on Everyday Eternal. It's the 4-mana enchantment that gets a 2/2 cat or ++1 counters on your creatures when you play a land.
Yeah.
Thank you, because Caleb actually deleted that from the file, and I put it back in our show notes because I thought that card actually has potential.
Yeah.
I'm getting bullied on my own podcast.
How much mana is it? Is it 3 or 4?
It's 4 mana, so it's kind of like Gideon, but of course Gideon can't be attacked, which is kind of nice, so it's a little bit harder to remove from the battlefield.
Also, Gideon has immediate value on turn 4 when you play him.
Say that again, sorry?
Gideon immediately makes a 2/2, right? But that thing needs a land drop. If you don't have a land drop, it doesn't do anything.
Exactly, yeah. So you do need to kind of build around it pretty well, because obviously off the top it's not as good as Gideon. Yeah. But it does seem
the thing about it is sorry, you were saying?
No, all good. I was just going to say, I've been trying to build it in like an Elvish Reclaimer Knight kind of green-white based Maverick deck, but it's so hard to not play like an exploration effect, and then you're kind of wanting to play Dryad, and then you're kind of wanting to play Valakut, so it's like, is it more like a Dryad Titan kind of deck instead of a Maverick deck?
Or like Sylvan Plug, perhaps? But you want to play Reclaimer, so you can't play Chalice then, can you?
You know how I think about the card? I think the card could actually be okay in control mirrors because it works really well with fetch lands. And it's basically a planeswalker that nobody can touch. It can't be pyroblasted, it can't be abrupt decayed, it can't be attacked. And it will still, on average, give you something like 1 creature every turn. What the fuck is happening to my overlay? So this is what it looks like when you're dead.
I shot you dead, and this is what happened, yeah.
It's actually much more convenient than I thought it would be.
I think I could have ended this game like a turn or two ago if I just decided to pump my Stone Hewer. I just realised this. For some reason in EDH, I forget that the pump mode exists. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, once you get your all-powerful god into play, you sometimes can forget about some of your minor powers.
That is true.
Like +2/+2.
I mean, people said the Stone Hewer Giant was a rare that no one wanted to open double masters, but look at him here. What an absolute monster. I really want to draw my Strip Mine before the end of this game.
For the Robins.
Yeah.
Strip mine, you strip mine.
Oh.
With the new like 2-sided cards, does that mean that Oops is now a deck in Modern as well? Did I see a screenshot of that? Or was that just Legacy?
People are playing Belcher. I don't know about Oops, but people are definitely playing Belcher. I imagine Oops could exist too.
Belcher, sorry.
Yeah. I've had several people DM me like pictures of like 5-0s or 4-1s and stuff with like Belcher. So again, that's a deck. I'm excited for a lot of stuff. It's the most exciting set in a while for like Modern and Legacy stuff to muck around with. That's for sure.
I think it's actually going to make Mindback Trap like a proper sideboard card in Legacy again, with TES doing so well and all these new cards promoting, Upsal Spells and Belcher. I'm looking forward to seeing more Mindback Traps. They're even okay against Doomsday, because if you can hardcast them, then you can even get away, take the Oracle away.
But now you've said that, that's starting to make me think about the Legacy tech that you don't see in Modern as much. Like Deafening Silence being like, a 2 to 4 of in the sideboards of like white and white-green decks in Legacy. You might need to see that in Modern more now. If people are like turn 2-ing you or turn 3-ing you off of a Belcher deck with like, rituals and stuff in Modern, you might need to untap and play for turn 1 play Deafening Silence and to die? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what'll happen, right? We've always been on this trajectory with things like Modern, especially to being as fast, if not faster than Legacy, because A, it doesn't have the stop gap, the valves that Legacy has in Force of Will and stuff like that, and B, the more cards that get printed, the faster things get, and the more absurd things get, right? That's always been the way, but
yeah. Yeah.
This got very. I thought we were talking about bears fucking, and we got into like a serious conversation about the state of eternal magic, which is interesting. How do we feel that game went then, boys?
Yeah, I think we all had a lot of fun casting a couple of spells. No, I think honestly, like when you invited me to this, I've never been this high on EDH before, like really not, because I used to be like this, oh yeah, French commander, dual commander, whatever. But then when I looked into it and I found that website, that EDH record website, I actually like, you saw how I ended up building 2 decks because it was so exciting to me. I spent like 4 hours yesterday just building decks. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't put on the performance I wanted to, but I just really love how much resources and I guess also dedication there is, because I don't really know too much about the EDH community.
Sure.
Usually it's like when I need one-offs for my sideboard, there's always an EDH player I can borrow cards from. I'm really thankful for that.
I mean, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but it sounds like you've been enamored a little bit by the creativity it gives you, because you've got 100 cards and all this weird stuff and the things you can do, because you seem to be excited by that. Yeah,
the thing that really gets me, that's so exciting, is that you only need a one-off of each card. I don't know, that's just... It's very diverse games, right? Unless somebody casts Armageddon. No, but seriously, that's something I've always enjoyed, whether it was French Commander or even just like building these decks. Everything's a one-off and everything's super diverse, and that's the kind of magic I love the most. And yeah, you know, I was actually wondering that's all old frame deck that I ended up not playing. I was actually wondering whether I should try to buy that in paper, because it's really not that expensive.
Well, maybe, I mean, depending on how like people react to these ideas, like perhaps we could do another episode in the future, get you back on with some other guests. Maybe, we'll figure that out later, but we can do like a only old framed Commander game.
Oh, that would be sweet.
That'd be cool. I mean, I can still play Armageddon, Ravages of War, so I mean, I'm not complaining. Stonehewer Giant isn't in old frame though, unfortunately. Douges, how did you find my run away with that Armageddon? I generally thought when I cast that Armageddon, I know I've just asked you how you did and I'm not talking, sorry Douges, but I thought that Armageddon was going to like potentially not win me the game, because it was the last window where I thought it'd be any good, because obviously Caleb got a thing in the play and you were all starting to get mana, and I was like, shit, if they cast anything else, this is going to be bollocks and I can't play it. But it turned out okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I only have like Ramanap is kind of cool after an Armageddon, but obviously I have to get the 3 mana first and then cast it.
Yeah.
But,
and you blew up my excavator, didn't you? You blew up my crucible. I was so sad. I was like, he's scared of this wasteland, and I had Armageddon in hand at the time, and I was like, oh god, if only he knew.
Yeah, exactly. I do have a few mana dorks in the deck, which is nice, so I can rely on my creatures for my mana instead of my lands, but sometimes you get Armageddon, and that is just magic. It's always cool to see as well. I mean, you don't see too many Armageddons these days.
Exactly. I mean, it's frowned upon by the EDH community a lot. But I mean, again, that's another point though as well, right? If I think Julian had like 2 mana dorks in play, Caleb had played 2 mana rocks, and then you're obviously going to be playing dorks because you're like a Maverick style build, and that means again there's a window where the Armageddons and the Ravages just get worse and worse, right? So yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. Some people watching this probably think I'm a douche. If you think so, let us know in the comment section below. Also tell us, rhinos just hanging out or lions fucking, that's one option. And also, what was the other question you asked, Julian?
About the most deadly animal in Africa.
Oh yeah, yep. Is it mosquitoes? Is it really the duality of man? But the other question was what the MVP was. But generally, tell us in the comment section below what you think the MVP of this game was. Julian, where can people find you?
So people can find me on Twitter at itsjulian23, on my website itsjulian.com, or on Twitch, twitch.tv/itsjulian. So I'm streaming something like 3-4 times a week, usually Legacy, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. So would be awesome to see you there.
And Douges, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch at Douges on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter at Douges on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube at Douges on Twitch, and on at thegreensonpeanut.com.
I didn't realize. How did I not realize this? So your YouTube channel is called Douges on Twitch.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I admire the consistent branding. I often mock people on this very show for inconsistent branding, so I can't complain. That's sick. Thank you both for coming on. If you want to find Caleb, I don't know, he's out in his garden fighting a black bear, I think. Thank you all for coming on. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And tell me in the comment section below any future themes or flavours of Commanders you would like to see. Hopefully the next episode should be some Zendikar Rising Commanders. We'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now.